So it's going to be a bit of a quick video today on this rather wet June morning. I'm currently walking along the Stamford Canal, and it's a subject that I'd like to dedicate a more extensive video to, especially get some use of my drone to really visualise the canal. But I thought I'd talk a little bit about it today while I'm down here. So the Stamford Canal, the stretch that I'm walking along at the moment, you can access yourself along a beautiful public footpath which runs between Uffington Meadows and Copthall School, and it's sandwiched right in between the old canal and the River Welland, and you're essentially walking along the old towpath. So the Stamford Canal. Stamford Canal is part of a larger project known as the Welland Navigation. This was a project that was completed in 1670, meaning that it was one of the earliest canals in Britain in the post-Roman era, over 100 years before the golden age of canals swept across Britain. And for that reason it's rather special. And coming down here you can get a look at some, or what remains of some key features of the canal. And that includes the canal bed itself, which you can, as I say, walk along the towpath beside. You can see the remnants of some bridges, and you can also see the remnants of a rather amazing mechanism that was constructed in Uffington Park to allow the canal to cross the River Gwash. All of these features, as I say, you can see yourself if you simply come down to the footpath and have an explore. Along the route there are also a number of other sites that folks might find of interest. Any big tree lovers out there, there's some beautiful views into Uffington Park, where you can see some huge giant redwood trees towering over, and along the canal there's some very, very impressive willows, as well as along the banks of the River Welland. So the River Welland has been a navigable route, or was a navigable route, going back as far as the Stone Age, and up until the point at which we built the Stamford Canal it was the main route used to travel with stone or wheat or barley down towards the Wash. However, as the river became increasingly difficult to navigate, the decision was made to build the Welland Navigation. There are a number of remnants of the navigation left beyond the Stamford stretch of the canal. I believe that there is the remnants of a lock in Deeping St James, and there are a few stretches of the canal which still have water in them, particularly as you're driving towards Market Deeping along the right hand side of the road, as well as some well preserved mills. Over the years of its activity the canal had very busy periods, as well as lulls where it was not used very much at all. It ultimately closed in 1863 following the arrival of the Midland Railway to the area. After its closure it was attempted to be sold, but owing to a number of land disputes that was more difficult than had been previously thought. This may be one of the reasons why so much of the canal and its structures remain preserved today. Joining me on my little adventure today is my furry friend Tanner. Tanner prefers flat walks these days, don't you? The less hills the better. So the Stamford Canal, I'd certainly encourage you to read more about it. There's an excellent book called The Stamford Canal by the Deeping Heritage Society, and that really outlines and details why this is such an interesting and impressive engineering feat, and might give you a little more context to what you're looking at when you come down here to explore it, should you do so.